A proclamation. Whereas the monarch butterfly is an iconic species whose populations have declined by 90% in the last 20 years due to pesticides and herbicides, habitat destruction, and climate change. And whereas in participation with the National Wildlife Federation Mayoral Monarch Pledge Program, the City of San Marcos has dedicated itself to becoming a sustainable habitat for monarch butterflies and other native pollinators. And whereas since 2017, we have renewed our pledge to make San Marcos a monarch champion city by restoring monarch habitat throughout the community. And whereas to celebrate the monarch butterfly and spread awareness of its plight, the Discovery Center is hosting an annual Monarch Festival in conjunction with the Fall Native Plant Sale on October 12th, as it depends on native plants for survival. Now, therefore, I, Jane Houston, by virtue of the authority vested in me as mayor of the city of San Marcos, Texas, do hereby proclaim the entire month of October 2024 as Monarch Butterfly Month, and do hereby call upon all citizens of San Marcos to plant monarch-friendly native plants and help make their property a haven for monarch butterflies.
Thank you, Mayor. This is the month that the peak migration for monarchs happens. So they're going to be coming through probably in force and hopefully in force like the third week of October and going into November. So the more nectar plants you can put out for them, the better right now. We have our sale coming up October 12th and Monarch Festival. And then we couldn't do a lot of what we do towards that Monarch Pledge without the help of our partners, some of whom are here today. Keep San Marcos Beautiful, SMGA, creating a lot of habitat, and then this special group here from Hernandez Elementary and Carol Fernandez, a teacher from Hernandez Elementary who have a garden club and have done several monarch and butterfly gardens. And so I'm going to let them say a few words.
Thank you so much. This opportunity really touches my heart, and I feel really privileged to be partnered with the city of San Marcos and to have the opportunity to work with these beautiful children who are our future of our country. And we are a dual language campus at Hernandez Elementary. And so we learn about the monarch migration and how they migrate south to Mexico at this time of the year. And so we really try to educate and promote native plants and helping them to thrive, especially since they are considered threatened. Would you like to say something?
Yes, please. Thank you. Our mission at Hernandez Elementary is to inspire everyone to protect and assist the monarchs, our state insect on their journey. We plant native flowers and milkweed for the monarch caterpillars and butterflies. Our Monarch Heroes Garden Club meets on Tuesdays and Thursdays after school. We have many gardens. 2 of these gardens are in the shape of large raised butterflies. Most people will say these are the best gardens in town. Our Monarch Heroes experience the fun of planting and gardening while learning the importance of protecting the monarchs. In the spring, our monarch heroes protect monarch larvae until they hatch out of their chrysalis. Then we release the butterfly beautiful monarchs. We do this to protect the monarch larvae from predators such as spiders or fire ants.
Anybody else? Anyone else want to say something? Okay. And we did, this last spring, we actually harvested 17 eggs from our milkweed, and we were able to release all of them. And so we're hopeful that that some of their offspring will be traveling back through and stopping in our pollinator garden on the way down south.
Wonderful. Thank you for what you do. Thank you to the students. This is really, really important for our future. So thank you so very much. Let the photos begin.
Everybody ready? Looking this way. Ready? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2,
A proclamation. Whereas Fire Prevention Week was established commemorating the Great Chicago Fire, a tragic conflagration that killed more than 250 people, left 100,000 homeless, and destroyed more than 17,400 structures and more than 200 acres on October 8th and 9th, 1871. And whereas the most devastating fire in American history was the Peshtigo Fire, which also occurred on October 8th of 1871 and raged through northeast Wisconsin, burning down 16 towns, killing 1,152 people, and scorching 1.2 million acres before it ended. And whereas those who survived those two fires never forgot the tragedies and countless tales of bravery and heroism that led to a new approach towards fire safety and prevention, and in 1920, President Woodrow Wilson issued the first proclamation for National Fire Prevention Day. And whereas the San Marcos Fire Department, the Fire Marshal's Office, and the San Marcos Professional Firefighters Association are dedicated to protecting the safety of our citizens and the preservation of property through their devotion to firefighting, emergency responses of all sorts, and to the education of citizens of all ages and fire prevention techniques and practices. And whereas the Fire Department, firefighters, and Fire Marshal's Office will reach out to the community throughout the month of October, teaching life-saving lessons of fire safety and promoting this year's theme of smoke alarms, make them work for you. Now, therefore, I, Jane Hewson, by virtue of the authority vested in me as mayor of the city of San Marcos, Texas, do hereby proclaim the month of October 2024 as Fire Prevention Month, and do hereby call upon all persons of the city of San Marcos to recognize the importance of fire safety practices at home, school, and work, and to take part in Fire Prevention Month activities that can help save lives and property in our community. Thank you very much for all you do for our community. We appreciate it.
Somebody can get back here in the back. Back row, Denise and
You got
Keegan
space
gotta
right
come
here.
up.
Okay. A proclamation. Whereas most San Marcos residents use the internet for a variety of tasks, including keeping in contact with friends and family, managing finances, enhancing education and conducting business, and society as a whole relies on the internet to support critical sectors of our economy, including telecommunications, financial services, transportation, energy, healthcare, and emergency systems. And whereas we face an increasing threat of malicious cyber attacks by viruses, escalating loss of privacy from spyware and adware intrusion, as well as from criminals who would commit identity theft and fraud. And whereas the National Cybersecurity Alliance, a consortium of government agencies and private industry sponsors, hosts National Cybersecurity Awareness Month every October, a national campaign designed to increase the public's awareness of cybersecurity and crime issues so that users can take precautions to avoid these threats on the internet. And whereas there are more details about Cybersecurity Awareness Month at www.cisA.gov/cybersecurity-awareness-month. And whereas events such as Cybersecurity Awareness Month strengthen the awareness among individuals of all ages, organizations, businesses, government agencies, nonprofits, associations, schools, or academic institutions, and by helping promote vital cybersecurity information that is important to combat cyber threats as they continue to grow. Now, therefore, I, Jane Hewson, by virtue of the authority vested in me as mayor of the city of San Marcos, Texas, do hereby proclaim the month of October 2024 as National Cybersecurity Awareness Month, and do hereby call upon all citizens of San Marcos to learn more about cybersecurity and recognize the efforts of cybersecurity professionals who assist individuals, private industry, public institutions, and governments to avoid cyber threats. Y'all know how critically important this is, and I appreciate your efforts to make sure that others know how critically important this is.
I'll just say thank you for your continued support of our program and keeping the city safe.
Thank you very much, each and every one of you. A proclamation. Whereas code compliance officers provide for the safety, health, and welfare of citizens living in communities throughout the United States through the enforcement of building, zoning, housing, environmental, property maintenance, and other codes and ordinances, and whereas code compliance officers are dedicated, well-trained, and highly responsible, caring individuals serving our community with a commitment to promoting life, health, and safety in the course of their daily jobs. And whereas the City of San Marcos code compliance officers have a 78% voluntary compliance rate, and whereas the City of San Marcos has an opportunity to highlight the contributions these dedicated individuals make in partnering with our neighborhoods and community to enhance our daily quality of life. Now, therefore, I, Jane Hewson, by virtue of the authority vested in me as mayor of the City of San Marcos, Texas, do hereby proclaim the month of October 2024 as Code Compliance Month, and do hereby call upon all persons of the City of San Marcos, its communities, and neighborhoods to join me in expressing appreciation for the dedication and outstanding service provided by our code compliance officers as they attempt to provide quality customer service to the public for the betterment of the entire community. Thank y'all for what you do and helping keep us safe. Who's speaking? Anyone speaking? Okay. Thank you. Wow, this is wonderful. We have a few more come on around here. Proclamation. Whereas the City of San Marcos operates a community-owned, not-for-profit electric utility, and as customers and owners of our electric utility, our citizens have a say in utility operations and policies. And whereas SMTX Utilities provides our homes, businesses, schools, and social services and local government agencies with reliable, efficient, and safe electricity, employing sound business practices designed to ensure the best possible service at not-for-profit rates. And whereas SMTX Utilities is a valuable community asset that contributes to the well-being of local citizens through energy efficiency, customer service, environmental protection, and safety awareness. And whereas SMTX Utilities is a dependable and trustworthy institution whose local operation provides many consumer protections and continues to make our community a better place to live and work and contributes to protecting the environment. And whereas SMTX Utilities will continue to work to bring low-cost, safe, reliable, and sustainable electricity to communities, homes, and businesses, just as it has since 1986, the year when the utility was created to serve all the citizens of San Marcos. And whereas the week of October 6th through 12th is designated Public Power Week to recognize SMTX Utilities, their contributions to the community, and their work to educate customers, policymakers, and employees on the benefit of public power. And whereas our community unites with approximately 2,000 other public power systems in the United States in this celebration of public power, which puts our residents, businesses, and the community before profits. Now, therefore, I, Jane Hewson, by virtue of the authority vested in me as mayor of the city of San Marcos, Texas, do hereby proclaim the week of October 6th through 12th of 2024 as Public Power Week, and do hereby call upon all persons of the city of San Marcos to recognize the work San Marcos, Texas Utilities does to bring power to all the homes and businesses in the city of San Marcos, Texas. Thank you all for what you do and for keeping everything up and running. I know sometimes you're out in the cold and the wet doing what it takes to get the power back on for us. Thank you so very much. Your community does. Thank you. Open it up and we'll take photos.
Everybody see me? We've got some bunching happening on this side. Can this side and the back kind of take some steps to your right, get where you can see me? Don't need anybody hiding. All right, that's gonna be good. Okay, here we go. Ready in 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Last one right here. 1, 2, 3. I got you. Thank you.
Proclamation. Whereas the women of Texas make up more than half of the population. Take 2. Proclamation. Whereas the women of Texas make up more than half of the population of the state and offer significant contributions in their roles as leaders in business, industry, education, religion, government, the arts and humanities, law, science, technology, agriculture, athletics, civic endeavors, and the family. And whereas the City of San Marcos and a special committee with the Parks and Recreation Department will celebrate the outstanding contributions of women in all walks of life by inducting a select group of women into the San Marcos Women's Hall of Fame on Thursday, October 3rd. And whereas the inductees into the San Marcos Women's Hall of Fame for 2024 are Melanie Howard and Molly Ann Rosas Garcia. And whereas these outstanding women have made many noteworthy contributions to the San Marcos community to improve our quality of life and therefore merit the special recognition of their fellow citizens. Now therefore I, Jane Hewson, by virtue of the authority vested in me as Mayor of the City of San Marcos, Texas, do hereby proclaim the month of October 2024 as Women in San Marcos Month, and do hereby call upon all persons of the City of San Marcos to participate in activities and recognize this special observance. Thank you. Melanie, raise your hand. Molly Ann, raise your hand. Okay, is anybody from the Parks Department speaking?
As the mayor mentioned, we do have the induction ceremony for these two fabulous ladies tomorrow night at the Pauline Espinoza Community Hall at 6 p.m. Women in San Marcos, these two ladies this year, they just contribute so much to the quality of life in our community. And these ladies, there are several up here who are former inductees, including the mayor herself, have provided so much great volunteer work in this community in San Marcos for many, many years. And it's such an important award. We're so happy to be celebrating them and look forward to many more years inducting women into this Hall of Fame. Thank you.
And let the photos begin.
Inductees in the middle and everybody kind of spread on either side of them. And there's some room right here in the front on this side. Can I get some volunteers to step right here in the front row, just in front of the mayor? No, you're fine right where you are. Are you gonna trade them? You want to trade them so back at you photo? Okay, I'm gonna take a few and then we'll get y'all down here. Okay. Everybody looking this way for me. Big smiles. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and 3. And then down here, these cameras. All right.
And there'll be opportunity for more photos tomorrow night. Beverly is next. World Teachers. Seymour. A proclamation. Whereas the future strength of the City of San Marcos depends on providing a high-quality education to all students, and whereas teacher quality matters more to student achievement than any other school-related factor, and whereas teachers spend countless hours preparing lesson plans and otherwise supporting students, and whereas our San Marcos teachers have demonstrated great resilience, adaptability, and creativity during COVID-19, and whereas our community recognizes and supports its teachers in educating the children of this community, and whereas #TeachersCan is a statewide movement supported by more than 150 partnering businesses and organizations committed to elevating the teaching profession and honoring the critical role teachers play in the success of Texas, and whereas the City of San Marcos joins #TeachersCan and its partnering entities across Texas in celebrating World Teachers Day, Now therefore, I, Jane Houston, by virtue of the authority vested in me as mayor of the city of San Marcos, Texas, do hereby proclaim the 5th day of October 2024 as World Teachers' Day, and do hereby call upon the citizens of San Marcos to personally express appreciation to our teachers and display a light blue ribbon outside your home or business the week of October 5th as a symbol of support for our educators. Thank you so much for being a teacher. My mother was a 6th grade teacher. Many people in my family are teachers. I have a teaching certificate. I have great respect for teachers because they're teaching our future.
I would just like to say thank you. I feel honored to be here to represent the teachers of San Marcos on the proclamation reading for World Teacher Day. So thank you.
Go there next. I'll go last. Here, right here. One last one. Ready? 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and
A proclamation. Whereas, since 2010, World Homeless Day has been observed to focus on the issues of homelessness and inadequate housing that affect at least 150 million people around the world, including the 653,104 people on a single night in America in 2023. And whereas the purpose of the proclamation is to educate the public about the challenges for people experiencing homelessness, including the shortage of low-income housing in San Marcos and surrounding areas of Hays County, and to encourage sustainable funding and resource support for homeless assistance service providers. And whereas the Homeless Coalition of Hays County's membership, which currently includes 35 organizations and 12 individuals, recognizes that homelessness continues to be a serious problem for many individuals and families throughout Hays County, especially within San Marcos. Now therefore, I, Jane Houston, by virtue of the authority vested in me as mayor of the city of San Marcos, Texas, do hereby proclaim the 10th day of October 2024 as World Homeless Day, and do hereby call upon all persons of the city of San Marcos and service provider organizations to unite in a collaborative approach to homelessness issues that needs all of our support. Thank you all for the different roles that you play in this. So appreciate it. Are you speaking?
Yes, so through collaborative efforts, all of our organizations are getting together on World Homeless Day, which is October 10th at Southside Community Center from 9 to 5, and we'll be offering a whole sorts of things, food, clothing, hygiene, all of that. So if anybody would like to volunteer, we ask for your support as well. You can go to our website as well.
On behalf of the Homeless Coalition of Hays County, we sponsor quarterly lunch and learns to help educate the community on things and matters that are close to our hearts for our unhoused neighbors. And so on this month, October the 17th, in regard with the National Domestic Violence Organization, which theme is Heal, Hold, and Center. The Homeless Coalition of Hays County is partnering with the San Marcos Domestic Violence Organization, and we will be sponsoring that seminar on October the 17th at the Activity Center here in San Marcos from 11 to 1. And the theme for that is domestic violence and homelessness. While domestic violence is a good thing for all of us that have a roof over our heads, it is especially important for our unhoused neighbors. So come out and learn how we can help curtail the violence for our unhoused community.
Again, thank you all for the various roles that you play. It takes a village.
Mayor, can I have you on this side for this one? There we go. We got everybody. Right. Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Last one. 2, and 3. Appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Thank y'all. Y'all will exit that way. Some of them are already here. They were going out and coming back in. All right, a proclamation. Whereas the crime of domestic violence violates the basic human rights of safety and dignity, and 204 Texans were killed in an intimate partner homicide, including 169 women and 35 men. And whereas the problem of domestic violence is not confined to any group of people, but cuts across all economic, racial, gender, and societal barriers. And whereas the impact of domestic violence and teen dating violence directly affects individuals and communities when society ignores or tolerates violence in relationships. And whereas last year, the Hayes Caldwell Women's Center provided face-to-face services to over 978 local victims of domestic violence and provided 8,093 days of shelter. Whereas last year, the Hayes Caldwell Women's Center provided these direct services to 391 victims from the city of San Marcos. Now, therefore, I, Jane Hewson, by virtue of the authority vested in me as mayor of the city of San Marcos, Texas, do hereby proclaim the month of October as Domestic Violence Awareness Month, and do hereby call upon all persons of the city of San Marcos to work together with the Hayes Caldwell Women's Center and local partners to bring an end to domestic violence. Thank you for what y'all do and for the many, many years that y'all have been doing it.
Hello, I'm Elva Gonzalez. I'm the Chief Program Officer at the Hayes Caldwell Women's Center. And I want to start by thanking the mayor and the council for their ongoing support over the years of the Hayes Caldwell Women's Center. I also want to invite the community to attend our Homeless Coalition Luncheon that was mentioned earlier. Melissa Rodriguez, our CEO, will be presenting that day. And I'm also would like to invite anyone who's interested in going to our Caldwell County Family Violence Task Force Conference. We have a renowned speaker that's coming from out of state who's going to talk about trauma, which is going to be excellent. So I have some flyers I'm going to leave here. And then if you go to the Hayes Caldwell Women's Center website, you can see that for National Domestic Violence Month, we have tons of things going on that we would love for people to join us at and support us in those efforts to just bring the awareness out of how domestic violence is so prevalent in our communities, unfortunately. And lastly, I would like to have Ken Elliott speak. He is the criminal defense attorney. No?
Sorry. I wish I had that title. I work with victim services, as does Angela here. We work with survivors of domestic violence, but I'm wearing two hats. I'm also on the board of the Hayes Caldwell Women's Center, which I'm very proud of. And I want to tell you that there's not a workplace, a faith community, a neighborhood, a family that's not been impacted by family violence, for real. And I want to point out that anybody you see working in the field are passionate about ending family violence. And I want to point out that Alva Gonzalez has been committing passionate, consistent care for 45 years in helping to end family violence. That's the main thing I wanted to say. Thank you.
Thank y'all again for what you do and for continuing to do it for all these years. Appreciate it. Okay. A proclamation. Whereas schools are the heart of the community, bringing people together for events, sports, and other activities. Supporting our local school district fosters social cohesion and encourages civic engagement, helping to build a stronger, more connected community. And whereas our local school district plays a vital role in providing quality education to children in the community. By supporting them, we're helping ensure that all district students have access to the resources, teachers, and programs they need to succeed academically and develop essential life skills. And whereas a well-supported school district can enhance property values and attract families to the area. Good schools are often a significant factor in the decision-making process for home buyers, and strong schools contribute to the overall economic health of the community. And whereas by investing in our local schools, we're investing in the future workforce. Today's students are tomorrow's employees, entrepreneurs, and leaders. A strong educational foundation is essential for developing a skilled, innovative workforce that can drive economic growth and competitiveness. And supporting our local school district helps ensure that all children, regardless of their background or socioeconomic status, have an equal opportunity to succeed. It promotes equity by providing resources and support to our students who may need extra help, helping to close achievement gaps and promote social mobility. Now, therefore, I, Jane Hewson, by virtue of the authority vested in me as mayor of the city of San Marcos, Texas, do hereby proclaim the week of September 30th through October 4th of 2024 as Rally for the Rattlers Week, and do hereby call upon all persons of the city of San Marcos to recognize the significance of a quality school district to educate our youth, to build an educated citizenry and stronger community through economic health and workforce competency. Who's speaking? Does our school board member, do you want to speak? He's willing, and then I'll give it back to you.
Thank you so much, Mayor Houston. My name is Miguel Arredondo, San Marcos CISD School Board Trustee, and on behalf of the San Marcos CISD School Board and San Marcos CISD School District, thank you so much to Paige, Michelle, the Chamber staff, and the City of San Marcos for their overwhelming and unwavering support for our public schools. So thank you.
And is there something special happening this week?
There is.
I'm going to let Paige talk about that.
We have challenged the community to show their spirit by painting the town purple and white and black and get the color all over town right before the homecoming game. And we have over a dozen entries, and tomorrow there'll be a secret group of judges go around, check it all out. There'll be some winners publicized in the media this weekend, and just hopefully a lot of happy folks at the homecoming game and beyond.
All right, thank you very much. Homecoming weekend, people.
First camera here, we're gonna take lots of these.
Are we done with them?
Yes. All right, look in here first. Okay.
proclamation. Whereas the arts and humanities embody much of the accumulated wisdom, intellect, and imagination of humankind and can enrich the lives of every American. And whereas the Texas arts and culture industry has grown more than 30% over the past decade, generating $6 billion for the Texas economy and nearly $380 million in state sales tax revenue. And whereas Texas high school students enrolled in arts courses had higher attendance rates than their peers, were up 112% more likely to earn an exceptional score on standardized tests, and were 42% more likely to attend a four-year college or university. And whereas San Marcos has grown its public art collection with sculptures, public art galleries, and murals, including the vibrant new piece greeting travelers as they enter our downtown. And whereas the San Marcos arts and culture community truly makes our city an arts destination through live music, theater, art markets, film festivals and presentations, and cultural celebrations throughout the year. And whereas the San Marcos Arts Commission will honor individuals making significant contributions in our arts and cultural scene at the San Marcos SMARTS, or SM Arts Award presentation on October 24th, and will make its annual arts and cultural grants allocations this month to organizations and creators who enhance our community through artistic and cultural programming. Now, therefore, I, Jane Houston, by virtue of the authority vested in me as mayor of the city of San Marcos, Texas, do hereby proclaim the month of October 2024 as Arts and Humanities Month in San Marcos, and do hereby call upon the residents of San Marcos to celebrate, create, and enjoy art during this special month and throughout the year. Thank you all. I know you each have different types of contributions to this. We appreciate you all and for bringing all of this to San Marcos, because it's there. We just sometimes need to encourage people to do what they have inside of them, artistic and otherwise. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Mayor. I'm Trey Hett, the Arts Coordinator for the City of San Marcos. And first of all, I want to thank Mayor, Council, City Management for your support of the arts. I think it really reflects the community's desire to have arts and to, have these programs, have everything that we've got going on. So thank you very much for that. We've got a very busy arts and cultural month starting actually right now with the community gallery that is officially up, and that is actually a juried show. We had over 100 submissions, 18 of them came in, and they were selected by a community selection panel. So there's that. Saturday, October 12th at 10 a.m. we'll have a dedication for the Dunbar mural, and that's going to be at 404 Center Street. Thursday, October 24th at 6, we'll have our Smarts Awards presentation at the Price Center. Friday, October 25th at 6 p.m., we'll have our Gateway mural dedication, and that will be at 110 East MLK. And then, expanding into November, Friday, November 8th at 5:30 p.m., we'll have the Community Gallery Artist Reception at City Hall. And the public is invited to all of these. We'd love to see folks out here. And yeah, that's all I've got.
And that's just for the next few weeks. We have stuff going on all the time. So thank you very much.